Well, one of the top stories today, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau expected to announce a cabinet shuffle later on.
Let's bring in CTV's Jeremy Charron, who's already at Rideau Hall with the very latest. Good morning, Jeremy. Thanks for being here. What time is the shuffle and what rumblings are you starting to hear? Because there's lots of them.
There are certainly lots of them. Shuffle will happen around 11:30, so we are patiently waiting here for, MPs who are perhaps becoming ministers or current ministers who are making their way here because they're part of that shuffle. We're kind of patiently waiting to see who starts to arrive here. What CTV News has confirmed so far is that Toronto area MP Nathaniel Erskine Smith will become Canada's next housing minister. He'll take over for Sean Fraser, who announced that he will not be seeking re-election. We've also confirmed that taking over the public safety portfolio from Finance and Intergovernmental Affairs Minister Dominic LeBlanc, who took on the top economic post on Monday after everything that unfolded with Chrystia Freeland. Taking over that role will be Ottawa area MP David McGuinty, who is currently the chair of the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians, commonly known as NSICOP. And then a number of new faces, backbenchers, are also making their way up to the Prime Minister's cabinet, if you will. Sources confirming with CTV News some of the names you will see enter the Prime Minister's cabinet. Darren Fisher, Nova Scotia MP, Manitoba MP Terry Duguid, and Quebec MP Rachel Bendayan. So those are all some new names, for many Canadians, people they may not be familiar with unless they're, MPs from their area. This is going to be kind of a sizable shift here, a sizable change in the Prime Minister's cabinet. We'll see some new faces surround him. Remains to be seen what that means for his future. Many questions still about what his next move will be.
Yeah, that leads me into my next question. Do we know what the Prime Minister is going to do here when it comes to his future? Do we know if he's still, as many were suggesting, thinking about his future over the Christmas break, or are we looking at prorogation of the House?
It's a great question. There are many options on the table. Prorogation is one of them. Resignation is another. Remaining steadfast, as he's continued to say, and staying on as Liberal leader to take on Pierre Poilievre is another option. What we do know is that, the Prime Minister is weighing his options. That's what he's told his caucus. We're told that, he has been thinking about that, and it's still unclear. He's not expected, or it's unlikely he'll take any questions today or face the media. We'll be able to speak to the ministers, but it's unlikely we'll be able to get questions to him today, and so it's unlikely we'll get any more insight into what his next move might be today.
I think the only person who knows what he's going to do is Justin Trudeau himself, so we'll await to see what the future holds. Jeremy Charron, thank you so much. We'll be checking in with you again from Rideau Hall. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeremy.